Peace, everybody. What's good? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, and you and I are tuned to New Media Today USA Boxing. Let's go. All right, everybody, look. I'm going to get straight to the goddamn point. Now, I have a list of 14 demands. Some of those demands come from me. Some of those demands come from the Beyonce Wilder supporters, meaning the fanboys. Now, I want to make sure that this fight is on the up and up. What I mean by that is this. I don't want no more goddamn excuses from Deontay Wilder. I don't want no more crying and excuses from his fanboys. So to make sure that you guys are satisfied, I put together and compiled a list of 14 demands that must happen before this fight can go down this July 24th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, as you guys know who follow my channel, when I pull out the pad, I mean business. Number one, Sugar Hill would not be allowed to wrap Tyson Fury's hands. A bean pie eating ass nigga from the NOI, meaning the Nation of Islam, has to wrap Fury's hands in the middle of the ring. And the NOI, members of the NOI, members of BLM, the organization, the CIA, the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, the Secret Service, and the Armed Forces must escort Tyson Fury to the ring. This is how we're going to make sure that Fury does not cheat. Number two, I'm not saying he cheated, but this is what they're saying. Number two, Fury must wear 55-ounce gloves on the night of the fight. This will help and allow Wilder not to get hurt while Fury is punching him in the face. Number three, since Fury has the complexion for the protection, according to Beyonce Wilder, and because he is white, Tyson Fury must tan his skin so that he can look darker on the night of the fight. This is to satisfy Beyonce Wilder. Number four, Fury cannot sing American Pie if he beats Deontay Wilder's ass again, and he will be stripped of the belt if he does so, if he wins. Now, these are the demands that I have for Tyson Fury. Now, I have demands for Deontay Wilder. Oops, I mean the Twerkanator. Oops, I mean Beyonce Wilder. Oops, I mean Bomb Squad. Oops, I mean Deontay Wilder. Now, the first demand that I have for you, Deontay Wilder, is this. This is what Deontay Wilder demands. Wilder, this is what I got to say to you, sir. Wilder, you cannot wear that fake Black Panther / Power Ranger costume that you wore to the ring the night of the second fight, since the last costume drained your legs and made you weak, according to what you said out of your mouth in the Kevin Aoli interview that you did after you got beat last year. Number two, Wilder cannot wear a mask on his face, since the last mask impaired his vision and it altered and messed up the way he was able to fight that night because he was not himself because of the mask, according to Deontay Wilder. Number three, Wilder cannot drink any water or bring a water bottle to the ring, since he lied on Mark Breland and said that Breland spiked this water bottle. We do not want to take any chances this time. So Wilder, you cannot drink any water the night of the fight, nor can you bring a water bottle to the ring. So we don't want to take any chances of somebody accidentally or deceptively spiking your water this time, quote unquote. Number three, Wilder cannot drink any water, as I said before. This is what we got to say. You can't drink no water now, Wilder. Repeat, you cannot drink no water. This is the third demand, and don't bring any water bottles to the ring. Remember that. Now, let's go to number four. Number four, we need the leader of the BLM, the organization. BLM is the organization, that's what I'm talking about. We need the leader of BLM to be the referee the night of the fight, or Young Pharaoh can be the leader, could be the referee the night of the fight. So we can also take points from Tyson Fury in order to help Wilder win. So Fury, even if you don't do anything wrong, if we're going to have Young Pharaoh be the referee or one of the leaders of BLM, the organization, be the referee, so we can take points from you in order to help Deontay Wilder win this fight. Number five, Tyson Fury can do no head movement this night. This is a demand from Team Bomb Squad, the Twerkanator. Tyson Fury cannot do any head movement the night of the fight, or the BLM referee or Young Pharaoh, if he is the referee, will take 3 points from Tyson Fury. This will allow Wilder to land the right hand even easier. So you cannot move your head, Tyson Fury. You got to stand there. And when you see Wilder swinging the right hand, you got to sit there and take it. Number six, Since Wilder believes that Mauricio Sulaiman, the Nevada Athletic Commission, Vada, and the powers that be in the sport of boxing conspired against him to cheat him, we will be replacing them with members of the race hustling community and race baiting community with the Nation of Islam. So we will get members of the race hustling and race baiting community in the Nation of Islam in order to replace the boxing organization that night. So Mauricio Sulaiman, you cannot be there. Nevada Athletic Commission, we will not abide by your rules, right? Vada, we will not abide by your rules. Race hustlers from the Nation of Islam will be there to take over the duties that night. Let's go to the next one. Number 7, Tyson Fury will not be allowed to put JuJu on Beyonce Wilder. The Twerkanator. Deontay Wilder. Since Deontay Wilder said that, Tyson Fury put some kind of JuJu spell on him, this was another excuse and another reason why he felt like he lost the fight. Tyson Fury will not be allowed to put JuJu on him. Meaning whatever you learn from the Gypsy Tyson Fury, if you do it again, we're going to take points from you and you will be disqualified in that match and we will take the belt and give it back to the Twerkanator. Number 8. Wilder must show us the autopsy report. Now this is what I'm saying. Wilder, you must show us the autopsy report. Since your brother Marcellus Wilder said that the autopsy revealed that you had a dent in your head, right? So we want to see how big this dent is and if that dent has been healed. Wilder must show us the autopsy report so that we can show the boxing world proof that he has a dent on the left side of his skull that was caused by Tyson Fury because he quote unquote had egg weights in his gloves. Number 9. Wilder must be allowed to give Fury a special bottle of water that night of the fight. A special bottle of drinking water the night of the fight so that Fury must drink the water before the fight and during the fight. And we just hope that everything is on the up and up with the water bottle that Deontay Wilder, the Twerkanator, Beyonce Wilder give him. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Now, number 10. Fury will not be allowed to knock Wilder down at any point in the fight. If he does, 2 points will be taken away from Fury for each knockdown that he gives and administers to Deontay Wilder. So Fury, if you hit Wilder hard enough and you knock him down, 2 points will be taken away from you from a race hustling referee or Young Pharaoh. Number 11, we want 3 of the best race hustlers in America to be the judges on the night of the fight. The 3 I have in particular is 1, race hustler number 1, Louis Farrakhan, race hustler number 2, Jesse Jackson, and race hustler number 3, Al Sharpton. These 3 men will be the judges on the night of the fight. There's no way that a white boy's going to get a fair shake with these 3 race hustlers on Deontay Wilder's team judging the fight. You get it? So we got you. Number 12, if Wilder gets the brakes beat off of him once again in this 3rd fight, no matter what happens, the doctor, the referee, no one in Wilder's corner will be allowed to stop the fight or throw the towel in. If he dies, he dies. So be it. Number 13, Wilder cannot talk about getting pregnant or having babies like he talked about in the past on the week of the fight, even though he calls himself Mother Goose. And number 14, last but not least, Wilder will not be able to twerk during the week of the fight. We do not want the Twerkanator to throw his backside out or throw his back out before the fight because we don't want no excuses the night of the fight. Now I'm finished. Now I say all that to say this. Beyonce Wilder, the Twerkanator. This is for not only for you, but your fanboys who I cannot stand, who I don't like. I know you guys are going to watch this video. I know you're not going to like it. I do not care. But guess what? This fight is going to be called No Excuses because I don't want no excuses tonight in this fight. You see what I'm saying? We got 14 demands that must be met before the fight starts. Tyson Fury, you're going to have to agree to these demands. Deontay Wilder, you're going to have to agree to these demands. We want to do everything in our power to accommodate the Twerkanator, the country boy from Alabama, to make sure that he can win this fight. Since garbage ass Malik Scott said that Beyonce Wilder has his skill set is 10 times better than Muhammad Ali inside the ring. So since his skill set is 10 times better than Muhammad Ali inside the ring, there's no way in the hell he should have lost the last fight, but that's okay. This fight, we're going to make sure that he win this fight. You see what I'm saying? These are the list of demands that must be met before the fight. If anybody has any objections or if anyone has anything else that you would like to interject, please send me a DM on my Instagram at Coach Malachi Williams. at Coach Malachi Williams on my Instagram, or just send me a message below the video below and the link below. Just send me a message below. Let me know if these demands are enough. If you want more demands, please let me know so I can reach out to the Twerkanator and the Gypsy Queen and the Gypsy King to make sure that we can have these demands met. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want no excuses. For me, this fight is called the no excuses fight. This is the third fight. This is the trilogy. We want to give Deontay Wilder and his fanboys all the leverage that they need, because if he loses again, I'm pretty sure you fanboys will be on suicide watch. And you Alphabet Boy channels, I'm pretty sure that you will continue to race hustle, get your little super chats, and I ain't mad at you, baby. Keep doing your thing. You have a slow boxing community. You have a slow fan base. They are so slow and their IQ is so low that they have to keep coming back to get their medicine. They have to keep coming back to get their fix. I understand. A lot of you slow Alphabet Boy channels, you guys didn't have fathers in your life. You see what I'm saying? So you look at the Jabba the Hutts and the other guys in the Alphabet Boy community to be your father figure online. And I get it. So you have an online father. Keep going over there getting your fix. But I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that the Twerkanator can win this fight this time. These 14 demands have to be met. I will be calling Mauricio Sulaiman first thing in the morning to make sure that everything goes on the up and up. Now, as you know, the press conference will be held in a few more hours. So we just want to make sure that, we want Beyonce Wilder to keep that same energy, and we want Tyson Fury to keep that same energy. Other than that, this is the boy Coach Malachi Williams, representing for New Media Today, USA. Boxing. And peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.